The internet is often seen as a tool of convenience, a place to connect with friends, shop, or learn something new. But beyond the familiar pages of the surface web lies a hidden realm that most people will never explore, the dark web. Cloaked in encryption and anonymity, this part of the internet is a breeding ground for secrets, both fascinating and terrifying. While some use it to bypass censorship or protect privacy, others exploit it for far more sinister purposes. The dark web has been the stage for some of the most disturbing cases ever documented, crimes so shocking that they have left law enforcement agencies and the public speechless. From illegal marketplaces selling anything you can imagine to forums hosting deeply unsettling content, the stories that emerge from the dark web are a chilling reminder of the darkest sides of human nature. Today, we're uncovering the most disturbing dark web cases that have shocked the world, cases that blur the line between reality and nightmare. Brace yourself, because these aren't just stories, they're the grim truths that lurk beneath the surface of the web. Case 1. The Cannibal Cafe Incident. Our first case is one that seems ripped straight out of a horror movie. In 2001, a German man named Armin Moos posted an ad on a dark web forum called The Cannibal Cafe. His request? A willing volunteer to be killed and eaten. Shockingly, someone responded. Bernd Jürgen Brandes, a man with equally dark desires, agreed to the grim proposal. What unfolded was a series of events so horrific that it left even seasoned detectives traumatized. Moos filmed the entire ordeal, later using the video as evidence in court. His actions not only shocked the world but also raised unprecedented legal questions about consent and morality. The case was so disturbing that it forced Germany to reevaluate its laws on murder and manslaughter. Case 2. Daisy's Destruction. Perhaps one of the most horrifying cases to ever come out of the dark web was the story of Peter Scully and his infamous video series known as Daisy's Destruction. Scully, an Australian national, operated a pay-per-view site on the dark web that offered videos of unspeakable violence and exploitation, with Daisy's Destruction being the worst of them all. The video was so brutal that even the most hardened investigators were left emotionally scarred. An international manhunt ensued, eventually leading to Scully's capture in the Philippines, where he was sentenced to life imprisonment. The case exposed the horrifying extent of child exploitation rings operating in the shadows of the internet and spurred global efforts to track down and dismantle these networks. Case 3. The Silk Road Assassination Plot. Silk Road was one of the largest and most notorious dark web marketplaces, often described as the eBay for drugs. Founded by Ross Ulbricht, who operated under the pseudonym Dread Pirate Roberts, the site was eventually taken down by the FBI in 2013. But what shocked the world wasn't just the scale of illegal drug trade, it was the revelation of assassination plots. Allegedly, Ulbricht attempted to hire hitmen to eliminate potential threats to Silk Road's operations, including an employee he believed had betrayed him. Although the murder-for-hire plots were never proven in court, the very idea that such services could be ordered with a few clicks and some Bitcoin left the public horrified and raised serious questions about the power and reach of dark web marketplaces. Case 4. The Red Room Allegations. One of the most terrifying urban legends about the dark web is the existence of Red Rooms, live-streamed torture sites where viewers pay to watch horrifying acts unfold in real time. While most Red Room claims have been debunked as elaborate hoaxes, one case left investigators uncertain. In 2015, a video titled No Love Deep Web surfaced, showing what appeared to be a live abduction and torture. While authorities eventually dismissed it as fake, the sheer realism and the psychological impact of the footage reignited fears about what might truly exist in the deepest, darkest corners of the web. Case 5. Human Experiments for Sale. In 2018, law enforcement agencies discovered a dark web forum allegedly offering to broadcast live human experiments to the highest bidders. Known as the Human Library, this forum claimed to offer everything from unethical medical procedures to psychological torture, conducted on individuals trafficked for the purpose. While most of these claims were never verified, the very existence of such a marketplace, combined with the detailed descriptions and supposed testimonials, was enough to horrify investigators and raise questions about how far people would go when shielded by anonymity. The dark web's influence on real-world crimes. It's not just the crimes themselves that are terrifying but also how the dark web has influenced real-world violence. In 2019, a teenager in Ohio was arrested for planning a mass attack inspired by dark web forums promoting extremist ideologies. Authorities found detailed plans and weapon purchases made with Bitcoin, all coordinated through encrypted messaging apps linked to dark web networks. This case, among others, has forced governments worldwide to reconsider how to monitor encrypted networks without infringing on privacy rights. Is there any hope of stopping these horrors? Law enforcement agencies have made progress, taking down hundreds of dark web markets in coordinated global operations. Yet, for every site that gets shut down, new ones appear, smarter, more secure, and harder to trace. As technology advances, so do the methods of those who exploit it. The dark web's continued evolution presents an ongoing challenge, raising the question: can we ever truly stop the darkness that lurks within? In the end, the dark web is a mirror. It reflects the extremes of human nature, from the courageous whistleblowers exposing government secrets to the monsters hiding behind encrypted addresses. Understanding these cases isn't just about confronting the horrors of the internet, it's about recognizing the lengths to which people will go when they believe they can't be caught. As we continue to expand our digital lives, perhaps the real question isn't what we'll find in the dark, but what the dark will find in us.